we're driving the top of the world highway to Alaska, and the dust isn't really blowing up that much, but it's still blowing up.
Not bad.
We did prepare by taping everything up, and even if not one piece of dust would have gone in without it, it doesn't matter because we are never, ever, ever going to deal with that crap again. Rolling out of Dawson City, the top of the world highway does exactly what it promises, rides the ridgelines. First move, a quick hop across the Yukon River on the Free George Black ferry, which only runs in the warm months. In winter, this crossing is an ice road. In spring and fall, it can close during freeze up and break up. Once you're up on the spine, it's big sky views in every direction. Gravel most of the way with a few paved stretches. Keep your speed down, because after it rains, it can get slick and permafrost heaves mean surprise dips. You'll be passing remnants of the Gold Rush era. This road's stitched together mining camps on both sides of the border. And if you're lucky, you might spot a moose or a black bear roaming the tundra slope. The crossing itself is Poker Creek, Little Gold Creek, often called the northernmost land border crossing between the US and Canada. From here it's onto Alaska's Taylor Highway and the quirky little outpost of Chicken, but we'll save those stories for the next segment. We're driving the top of the world highway now, and we are getting close to the Alaskan border from the Yukon. Things to keep in mind when crossing the border. 1, take off your sunglasses. They want to see your eyes. 2, take off your hat. They don't want you looking like a criminal. 3, have your passports and your driver's license in hand, ready to go. 4, you're traveling with a dog, like this guy. You need to have your vaccination documents ready and on hand. We have digitally in our phone, and we have the binder that we got all of our documents that we will ever need.
No produce, no weapons. You are allowed to have bear spray. You have to declare it. If you bring alcohol, you have to declare that as well. And it's have to ask about souvenirs.
And to be consistent with our last crossing, Ashley is going to drive across the border again.
The woman.
Got a little bit of hate for me allowing Ashley to drive.
Allowing.
But to be consistent with border crossings, Ashley is going to drive across just so there is no difference between the man driving, me driving, and then her driving. So we're going to see what this border crossing is like, and we're going to try and film it. We'll see what happens. I don't know.
Why? I don't know.
And I won't put that into the universe. Taking that back. It's going to be a great crossing. Nothing's going to go wrong.
I know that's on. Different time zone. Great. You have to hold it. Why do my fingers tingle when I drive? I hate this feeling. Hi. Here you are.
Where are you going today?
We're going to Fairbanks.
Anything to declare?
We have
2 seltzers left over.
Okay, any firewood?
No.
Firearms?
No, we have bear spray though.
Okay, that's fine. Anything over $10,000?
No.
Okay, with it.
Thank you so much.
Thanks.
It's like no questions.
It's a lot different than the Canadian border.
There it is.
Alaska!
We made it to the Poker Creek Little Gold Creek Crossing, the northernmost U.S. land border. It's a seasonal port, and each summer thousands of road trippers come from the Yukon on the top of the World Highway. Stopping at the Alaska sign is a rite of passage, with some quick selfies and a couple of cheers. A kind traveler offered to snap ours, and when we offered to return the favor, she laughed and said, "Nope, camera shy."
We are in Chicken, Alaska. I don't know why it's called that, but they got a lot of chicken stuff in the gift shop. They're really embracing it. This town is about as big as a campground, because it is a campground, and then I think that's it. I think that's the end of the town. That's about it. Stopped, saw. We will continue on. It's holding up. Look at all that dirt that would have went inside.
Welcome to Chicken, one of Alaska's tiniest, quirkiest gold rush towns. The name? Well, miners wanted to call it Ptarmigan, but no one could spell it, so they picked Chicken, and the post office made it official in the early 1900s. This place grew out of Klondike and 40-mile gold fields, and it's still off-grid. No city water or power, just generators and grit. In summer, the population bumps up with miners and travelers, but in the winter, it drops to a handful, around 15, of die-hards. You'll find a preserved gold dredge and a saloon with some pretty quirky traditions. And yes, people really do pan, and sometimes even pay in gold. We talked to the bartender, and she said this is absolutely true. Chicken sits on the seasonal Taylor highways, so always check road conditions. It's scrappy, historic, and 100% Alaska.
So after talking with some of the locals at the bar, they were telling me about a strongman competition happening that night. And we stuck around, and there was a woman's strongman competition. 30-pound sandbags on each side. I believe I did 21, but I live in a van, I don't do anything else. So that was quite impressive for me. And of course the locals convinced me to do it, and it was a good time. I love being able to have this opportunity to hang out with people from different areas.